Hi, this is State Representative Jeremy Shaffer for another Shaffer Spotlight. Today we are here in Allison Park, Hampton Township at Fit for Boxing, right on Route 8. And I'm here with Brett and Jessica. Thank you for having us here today.
Yeah, thank you, Jeremy. Thanks for being here.
It's great to learn. Now, how long have you been here?
So we just celebrated our 11-year anniversary here at Fit for Boxing Club in Allison Park.
Yeah, and now one of the things that I was surprised is all the different programs you have. So what's the youngest member you have? What's the oldest member you have? And what are some of the programs that you offer here?
Yeah, great question. So I like to say that we have classes for anybody ages 3 to 93. Yeah. And that is because we have all kinds of different specialty programs targeted towards helping diverse groups. And some of those include a kids class, Rock Steady Boxing for individuals with Parkinson's, a Fit for Life seniors class for ages 60 and over, and our Down to Box program for individuals with Down syndrome, autism, or any other IDD, intellectual or developmental disability.
And I always tell people when they first come in, if they are intimidated by boxing, I always joke around with them because we do have people in their 90s that do this. Yep. And they're like, I can't do boxing. And I'm like, if a 93-year-old with Parkinson's can do it, you can do it. So we got a wide range.
And to be clear, most of the time, it doesn't look like they were hitting each other. They're hitting the bags, right?
All non-contact.
So, fitness boxing.
So hopefully you're not leaving here with a black eye or a broken nose.
No, nobody ever will. Just a good workout and a sweaty shirt.
Yeah, for sure.
Now, this is a family affair for you all. What was some of the motivation behind starting the business?
Yeah, sure. So my Uncle Rich started Fit for Boxing Club in 2015 with a gentle push from his wife, my Aunt Lori Mashinsky. And he was a plumber by trade for 35 years, but was a boxer here in Pittsburgh in the amateurs when he was, in his teens and 20s. And so he always had a dream and a passion for boxing and wanted to open up his own gym. I can remember boxing with my uncle when I was 8, 9 years old in his garage right down the street here in Hampton Township. And one day he called me up and said, hey, Brett, we're jumping. We're going to go for it. We're going all in with a fitness boxing concept. And so I ran his place here. My wife was actually one of our first employees, and we ran the place together for 4 years. And then we partnered up and opened our second location in Murraysville, so east of the city, in 2018.
Now, Jess, if someone came here and they were in one of your classes, you're an instructor, what would they expect? Like, how long would it last? What type of things would they be doing?
Yeah, so our signature class is called 15 rounds, so it's an hour-long non-contact boxing workout, but we do everything. So we basically always describe it as we do everything a boxer would do to train for a fight minus sparring. Okay. So it's all non-contact. So the class that we just saw, that was like 15 rounds style class. You start with a warm-up round of stretching. We do 2 like cardio warm-ups. We do anywhere from 8 to 9 boxing rounds usually, and then a couple of core rounds at the end, and then we finish with a stretch round. So that's our signature class, but we do have a class called 8 rounds. It's basically just a half-hour class of that, mostly boxing. And then we also have a Fit for Warriors class that's half boxing and half strength conditioning. And we also just launched a strength workout that's an hour-long strength workout, which is basically like a circuit-style, boot camp-style strength class too.
Now, if someone, they've never done boxing before, they're a little intimidated by it, what would be your advice? What would you tell them?
So everybody here leaves with a smile, and the hardest part is walking through the door. Yeah. Once you're here, we're here to motivate you and guide you along the way, but everybody here is at a different step in their fitness journey. Yeah. And so everything that we do is work at your own level and work at your own pace. We're here to help you, not force you to do anything that you're uncomfortable doing.
Yeah, everything's modifiable, so oftentimes we're going to cue modifications. So like we just did in the last one, we had a mixture of senior level classes and then also some of just our regular level classes, all ages. So everybody's different. Some people, we have chronic illness or chronic injuries and stuff like that, so anything is modifiable. So some people might be on the ground, but we'll also cue things that you can do standing, so it's very customizable to anybody.
Gotcha. Now, you're a small business here in Hampton Township, Pennsylvania. So what has it been like to be a small business in Pennsylvania? What have been some of the ups and the downs? Sure. And what can I do as your state representative to help small businesses?
Yeah, great question. Thank you for your willingness to go out and be on the front lines and battle for small businesses like us. I would say that for the first 5 years in operation, we were so very blessed. It grew at a steady pace. There was little competition in the area, and then COVID-19 happened and changed everything. Yeah. And as we know, most restaurants, bars, and gyms really took the brunt of that damage as far as small businesses go. We've been graced to sort of recover from that, but our membership has just never come back to where it was pre-COVID. I don't know that it will. There's just a lot of, times have changed now, different competition and different businesses out there now. So I would say that if there's ever another medical emergency or something like that, that would really be a setback for us. But we've kept our nose on the grindstone and tried to do our best to roll with the punches and keep Fit for Boxing alive.
Well, it's good to see your success. Good to see you right here on Route 8 in Hampton as I drive by every day. And thank you for all that you do for the community, from 3 years old up to 93 years old and beyond. So.
I would like to say, Jeremy, that if it wasn't for some of the specialty programs that we offer here that are targeted towards helping people, I don't know that we would still be here. I think that's what separates us from the next gym down the street. We called this a club for a reason. We really wanted to try to create a club-type atmosphere where our members felt welcomed and it's a warm and comfortable place for them to come and not just work out, but to hang out.
We do a lot of community stuff and like Christmas party and just community gatherings, cornhole tournaments, just to really get
build a culture. You need to have a culture here. Just the next gym down the street, a lot of those big box franchises tend to come and go. But to be here for 11 years as a family-owned business, I think is special.
So Brett, you reach out to many different types of people. I hear you have a new program that's going to be starting soon. Can you tell me more about that?
Sure. So this summer we plan to launch Fit for Mission Knockout, which is going to be a 501c3, a nonprofit fitness boxing program for individuals in recovery from drugs and alcohol.
Oh, wow.
And so the same way that the boxing workout helps to release dopamine and endorphins for an individual with Parkinson's, I know that this workout can help to build physical and spiritual wellness for those involved with the recovery community as well.
Well, that's great that you're reaching out to those people and all types of people, because that's a really valuable service to the community.
Thank you. Thank you.
And you grew up here in Hampton too, right? Yeah. Well, Jessica, Brett, thank you for having us here today.
Thank you.
This has been another Shaffer Spotlight from Allison Park in Hampton Township. As always, if you have any questions, concerns, or issues, please don't hesitate to stop by one of our offices. In Gibsonia, we're located on 910 near the corner of Middle Road. In Wexford, we're located in Brooktree. And if you happen to be in Harrisburg at the State Capitol Complex, we have an office in the Irvis building. Thank you and have a great day.